This is Apba Baseball Classics, where yesterday's stars performed through cards and dice, classic games on our tabletops. Well, I gotta say, it's a little bit of a love-hate relationship with baseball right now for reasons you probably know. I love Apba baseball. I love old-time baseball. I don't love today's version of the game. I've always thought of baseball as a game of 9. I prefer the National League style of play, and I will never see that again. No pitchers batting, and I'd rather watch the pitcher bat and managers manage. But I still love tabletop baseball, and we have been playing the great Game 7s that have come down in the World Series. And we haven't done this for a while in baseball. We've been playing fast drive football. But let's work in a game or two of Apba baseball, and this is the 1947 Game 7, Dodgers Yankees at Yankee Stadium. Here's your starting lineup for the Dodgers. Eddie Stanky will lead off and play second base. Pee Wee Reese at shortstop. Jackie Robinson is at first base. Dixie Walker in the outfield. Let's see. Dixie Walker's in right field. Hermansky is in left field. Bruce Edwards is catching. Carl Fiorillo in center field, Polish rifle. And Spider Jorgensen at third base. The pitcher is Hal Gregg. We are using actual lineups. Stuffy Sternweiss at second base. Tommy Heinrich is in left field. Barra is in right field. Heinrich is in left. DiMaggio's in center field. McQuinn's at first base. Will Johnson's at third base. Aaron Robinson is the catcher. Phil Rizzuto, shortstop. And Frank Specshea, the pitcher. Game 7 of the 1947 World Series was won by the Yankees 5-2. Games, I think, 3 through 6 were either 1 run, or 4 through 6 were either 1 run difference or 2 runs. Closely contested series. A good series for Italian Americans. Lavagetto, Gianfredo, DiMaggio. A great series for Jackie Robinson, who broke the color barrier in 1947. All right, let's begin. Specshea is on the mound, and coming up to the plate is Eddie, the Brat, Stinky. Frank Shea is a grade B pitcher, no modifiers. Here's the first pitch of the game to Eddie Stanky. 6-3 is a fly ball to center field. Joe DiMaggio is tracking it and makes the catch. 1 down. Next is Pee Wee Reese. 5-1 is a 9 against a B pitcher. That's a shot over shortstop, and Pee Wee Reese is on with a base hit. We're using basic Apba, except for in stealing. We'll do Marino board rules or master board rules for stealing. In the back of my basic Apba book, I have pasted the page for stealing. That was downloaded from the OZ League. 1 down, 1 on. Here is Jackie Robinson. 6-1 is trouble here. 12, I think, is going to be a double play ground out to the shortstop, Rizzuto, the Sternweiss, over to McQuinn, and that'll end the top of the first for the Brooklyn Dodgers. No runs of score. We go to the bottom of the first, 0-0. Hal Gregg is pitching for the Brooklyn Dodgers. He is a grade D pitcher, and in the actual game, he only lasted 3 innings. I think he gave up 3 earned runs. Snuffy Sternweiss leads off for the Yankees. 4-5 is going to be a base on balls. Leadoff hitters on for the Bronx Bombers. That brings up Tommy Heinrich. 2-3 is a 29. Both teams are feeling column 1. Grounded to the pitcher or Y. Greg has a Y strikeout modifier, so Heinrich is U-turn back to the bench with a strikeout, 1 down. Yogi Berra. For 2 is a 36. Wild pitch, where it goes to second. Five is a 8 against a B pitcher with a runner on second base. Ground out to the pitcher. The runner goes to third. 2 outs. All right, go ahead run is 90 feet away. Brings up Joe DiMaggio. And the pitch to Joe D. 4-4 is going to be a base hit and a run will score. One to nothing Yankees. George McQuinn. One 4 is a fly out to left field that ends the first inning. Yankees 1, Dodgers nothing. All right, Spec Shea is a great B pitcher with no modifiers. He's back out there on the mound, and Fred Dixie Walker leads off for the Dodgers. 306 hitter in 1947. 1-5 is a fly out to center field, 1 down. Gene Hermansky. 4-4. That's a fly out to center field. And now Bruce Edwards. 5-1 is a fly out to center field. So Joe DiMaggio ties a record for putouts in an inning, held by thousands. 3 up and 3 down for the Dodgers. We're at the bottom of the second, 1-0 Yankees. All right, for New York, it's going to be Johnson, Robinson, and Rizzuto in the last of the second inning. Al Gray, great D pitcher, pitching for Brooklyn. 4-4 is going to be a leadoff single for Billy Johnson. Yankees got their leadoff man on in the first, and they scored. Johnson, R14, not really a threat to steal. Aaron Robinson, the catcher, comes to the plate. He will swing away. 4-4 roll is a base hit for Aaron Robinson. And let's see, single to center field, where it goes to second base. Phil Rizzuto, Yankees are threatening, 2 on, no outs. 6-1. That's going to be a double play ground ball, I believe. 12. First and second. Nope. Batter safe at first, the fielder's choice. 1 runner out at second. Just 1 down. Here's the pitcher's Spec Shea with runners on the corners and 1 out. Infield at normal depth. 2-6 is a 32. Fly out to very shallow right field, and the runners have to hold. 2 outs. All right, here's an important bet early in this game. 2 outs, men on the corners. Steffi Sternweiss, the hitter, walked his first time up. 4-2 is a base on balls. The bases are loaded. All right, so Sternweiss doing what leadoff hitters are supposed to do, get on base. Sternweiss is at first, Rizzuto's at second, and Aaron or Billy Johnson's at third. There's 2 outs. Tommy Heinrich, who struck out the first time up, is the hitter. Infield playing at normal depth with 2 outs. There's the pitch to Tommy Heinrich. 3-2 is not going to get it done for the Yankees. Ground ball to second base. Goes a short way to shortstop to retire the side. Yankees load the bases but don't score. Top of the third, 1-0 New York. All right, Spec Shea has faced the minimum in the first 2 innings. There was a single, but he was wiped out on a double play. So Fiorillo, Jorgensen, and Gregg are the scheduled hitters for Brooklyn here in the third. They're down by 1. 4-5 is going to be a base on balls. Leadoff walk to Carl Fiorillo. So now here's Spider Jorgensen. Later in his career played first base for Brooklyn, but he is a third baseman today. Here's the pitch to Jorgensen. No outs and 1 on. 46 is a swing and a miss. Strike 3. 1 down. Pitcher Hal Gregg. 6-5 is a 35. Foul out to the catcher. 2 outs. Now Eddie Stanky, who flied to Joe DiMaggio to lead off the game. 3-4 is a fly ball to Joe DiMaggio. He'll put it away. 3 outs for the Dodgers. We go to the bottom of the third. 1-0 Yankees. All right, I think I'll set my pitchers here so you can see his pitching grade. He is the DY pitcher. If he gets through this inning, he'll do better than he did in the actual game. Yogi Berra leads off for New York. 1-5 is a base hit for Yogi Berra. Gray has pitched in trouble throughout this game, but he's pitched successfully, pretty much. Joe DiMaggio. 53 is a 16. Fielding column 1. That's a single to center field. First 2 Yankees are on. Gray might not get out of this inning. George McQuinn. "5-4 is a fly out to right field, 1 down. Billy Johnson. 5-1 is a base hit. And everybody moves up. Let's see, we have single over shortstop. 1 runner scores and the other goes to second. So Berra scores. McQuinn goes to second and Johnson is at first with an RBI. He's 2 for 2 and the Yankees lead 2-0. That wrong. Let's see. DiMaggio's at second. Billy Johnson's at first. There's the catcher, Aaron Robinson, who's 1 for 1 in the game. I would say Harold Gregg is kind of teetering here. There's a pitch to Robinson. 3-2 is a 26. Popped up on the infield. Eddie Stanky's under it and makes the catch. Let's see if he can pitch his way out of this mess. He's got Rizzuto. He's the 8th place hitter. He's going to load the bases and walk Rizzuto. So now DiMaggio's at third, Johnson's at second, Rizzuto's at first, and Hal Gregg is going to pitch to Spec Shea. 5-6, looks like it's going to work. 34. That play result has a Y, and it's going to be a strikeout. Yankees leave the bases loaded for the second time. They do score a run. Go to the fourth, it's 2-0 New York. All right, Spec Shea pitching for New York. He's a grade B pitcher. And leading off the 4th inning for Brooklyn is the number 2 hitter, Pee Wee Reese as the only Dodger hit in this game so far. Here's the pitch to Pee Wee. 3-1 is a 9 against a B pitcher is going to be a base hit. Pee Wee's 2 for 2. Good hit and run with Jackie. 297 hitter, 12 homers on the season. I think we'll swing away. '21 is a fly out to left field. Dixie Walker, 306 hitter. 6-3 is a fly out to DiMaggio. Now Gene Hermansky. 3-4 is a fly out to DiMaggio, who's had a lot of action defensively in this game. Bottom of the fourth, Yankees 2-0. We played 3 innings, and the Yankees have been through the lineup twice. A lot of pressure on the pitcher, Hal Gregg, for Brooklyn. He's down by 2 runs. Snuffy Sternweiss leads off for the Bronx Bombers. 54 is a fly out to right field. 1 down. Tommy Heinrich. Ground out to third. 2 outs. And now Yogi Berra. 1-1 roll. That's a hit column roll for Yogi. And 1-1 is a drive. It might be. It could be. It is out of here. Yogi is 2 for 3. And now the Yankees take a 3-0 lead. Sorry. Joe DiMaggio. You could make it 4. Joe D hit 20 home runs in 1947. 54 is a fly out to right field. 3 outs, but the Yankees, with solo runs in the first, third, and fourth, lead 3-0. All right, Bruce Edwards leads off the top of the 5th inning for Brooklyn. 4-2 is a base on balls for Edwards. Not a threat to steal, G14. Steal rating here is Cofferillo. 1-5 is a 10, and that's a single to right center field. Runner goes to third, and Ferrilla could steal, and I think he will. I give my catchers a chance to throw them out. That's this chart right here. And the catcher, Aaron Robinson, is a 8-rated catcher, so he throws out the runner 11 through 23. Let's see. Jorgensen's the batter. Here's the pitch, and runner goes. 51, he is safe. Successful steal. Nobody out, and second and third for Brooklyn. First threat they've mounted in this game. Spider Jorgensen's the hitter. Second and third. Infield's playing back. 2-5 is an 8. Fly out to DiMaggio in center field. It's going to be a sac fly. Edwards tags, scores, and Brooklyn's on the board. It's 3-1. 1 down. Timeout. All right, Dodgers are going to set up a pitch hitter. That's going to be Pete Reeser, 309 hitter. And that'll do it for Gregg, who goes 4 innings, gives up 3 runs on the mound. Pitch to Reeser. 5-4 is a fly out the right field. 2 down. Top of the order in Eddie Stanky, who is 0 for 2, 2 fly outs to center field. 1-1 roll, that's a hit column roll for Eddie Stanky, and that will probably get a run home, 63. It's going to be a 2-bagger, double and RBI for Stanky. For Willow scores, it's now Yankees 3, Dodgers 2. Pee Wee Reese, he's 2 for 2. 2-4 is a fly out to center field. That's the end of the inning. But the Dodgers push across 2. Yankees 3, Dodgers 2. All right, the new pitcher for Brooklyn is Harry Taylor out of East Glen, Indiana. Grade C pitcher, no modifiers. And George McQuinn will be the first hitter for the Yankees in the bottom of the 5th inning. They've seen their lead cut to 1 run. 5-4 is a fly out to the right fielder, Dixie Walker. 1 out. Bill Johnson. 4-6 is a roller to the shortstop, Pee Wee Reese. Throw over to first, 2 outs. Aaron Robinson. 2-4 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. So nice work done by Taylor for the Dodgers. We go to the 6th. Yankees 3 and the Dodgers 2. All right, Jackie Robinson will lead off for the Dodgers. Dodgers would love to get him on base. He provides a lot of distraction to enemy pitchers while he's on the base paths. There's the pitch to Jackie Robinson. 6-5 is popped up behind home. And Aaron Robinson of the Yankees will make the catch. 1 down. Dixie Walker. That's a ground out to second base. Gene Hermansky. 54 is a fly out to right field. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Still 3-2 Yankees. The Scooter, Phil Rizzuto, leads off for New York. 6-3 is a fly ball to center field, taken by Carl Fiorillo. In his career, mostly played right field with that strong arm, but he's in center today. Here's Spec Shea, the pitcher. 52 is a 27. Ground out to third base. Billy Johnson with the play. Or not Billy Johnson, he's on the bench. Third baseman is Spider Jorgensen making the play. Lucky Sternweiss, top of the order. 46 is a fly out to left. That takes us to the 7th inning. Yankees are up by 1. All right, Bruce Edwards started the scoring frame for Brooklyn in the 5th inning with a leadoff walk. He does here against Spec Shea, 61. Hit on the ground to third base, 1 away. Carl Fiorillo. 15, that's a base hit for Fiorillo. Single to center field. He's been on base all 3 times for the Dodgers. Spider Jorgensen. .35 is a 39. That result is runner out stealing. I don't take that automatically since why don't we try to steal anyway? 11-23, he'll be out. Better than that would be safe. He's safe. Second stolen base for Fiorillo. He's at second in scoring position with 1 out. 5-5. Ground ball to the pitcher. The runner goes to third. 2 outs. And here is Dodger pitcher Henry Taylor. They'll pitch hit. Hate to give up a pitcher who's retired all 6 batters. Taylor is going to be pitch hit for as the Dodgers are down by a run and we're late in the game. Al Gianfredo will be the pinch hitter for Brooklyn. This would be his last major league game, but his name is famous in the World Series. He scored the tie-in run in the Bill Bevins game. I think that was game 4, when Bevins for the Yankees pitched a no-hitter until the very end. That's the game he walked 10 batters. Gianfredo was put in as a pinch runner, and he scored the tie-in run when the one hit against Bevins happened, and Bevins lost the game. I think that was in the 10th inning. And then later in the series, one of the most famous plays in World Series history involved Al Gianfredo. Remember the call by Red Barber of the Dodgers, as Gianfredo made one of the great catches in World Series history. Gianfredo back. He makes a one-handed catch against the bullpen. Oh, doctor. Remember that play? You've probably seen the highlight many times, but this is a short career he had, and this would be his last major league game. Can Gianfredo come through and put the Dodgers at least in a tie? Here's the pitch to Gianfredo. 4-6 is a swing and a miss, strike 3, and it doesn't work out in this series for Gianfredo. 3 outs. Dodgers don't score. We go to the bottom of the 7th, 3-2 Yankees. All right, Hugh Casey's on the mound for Brooklyn. He's a grade C pitcher with no modifiers. And Tommy Heinrich, the number 2 hitter in the lineup, will lead off for the Yankees. They just have a 1-run lead, 41-28 is hit on the ground to the shortstop. 1 out. Yogi Berra. 65 as they pop out to the catcher. 2 outs. DiMaggio. 1-6 is a ground out to the shortstop Pee Wee Reese. So last 10 Yankees since that home run by Yogi Berra have been retired. We go to the 8th, 3-2 New York. All right, the Dodgers will lead off at the top of their order. Eddie Stanky's 1 for 3. He doubled in the 5th inning. 4-2 is base on balls. Stanky's on, and he represents the potential tying run. Pee Wee Reese. Not going to give up an out here and sacrifice. He's going to swing away. 4-5 is another base on balls. And it could be Spec Shea is tiring. Timeout. All right, Yankee manager Bucky Harris is going to go get his ace relief pitcher. Fireman Joe Page, 2.48 earned run average, 14-8 record. He is a grade A pitcher with an X modifier. 2 of baseball's stars facing off here in the 8th inning. Jackie Robinson steps into the box for Brooklyn. Here's the pitch from Joe Page. 1-4 is a fly ball to left field. And that is caught by Tommy Heinrich. Let's see what the runners do. First and second. They hold. 1 important out for the Yankees. Here is Dixie Walker. 41 is a 28. Hit the short. It could be 2 to throw to second over the first. 6-4-3. Double play. Rizzuto to Sternweiss to McQuinn. And the Yankees are out of the inning with no damage done. We go to the bottom of the 8th, still 3-2 Yankees. All right, George McQuinn will lead off for New York. 44 is a base hit for McQuinn. All right, Billy Johnson, Yankee third baseman. I keep wanting to say Billy White Shoes Johnson, but that's a different guy, different sport. 1-4 is a fly out to left field. 1 down. That brings up the catcher, Aaron Robinson. .54 is a fly out to right field. 2 outs. Eighth place hitter, Phil Rizzuto, 273 on the season. 21 will be a fly out the left. We go to the final frame. Yankees 3, Dodgers 2. Last chance for the Dodgers. Will the Brooklyn faithful be saying, wait till next year? Joe Page is back out to work for the Yankees in the ninth inning. And Gene Hermansky steps into the box for Brooklyn. 1-4. Fly ball to left field. Tommy Heinrich takes measure and picks it out of the sky for the first out. Here's Bruce Edwards, 0 for 2 with a walk, 295 hitter. 6-3 is a fly ball to DiMaggio in center field. 2 outs. Now call Fiorillo. 5-6, won't get it done. 34 is popped up on the infield. Phil Rizzuto is under it and makes the catch, and the Yankees win the 1947 World Series. Their final score is 3-2. New York will be back with a wrap-up. All right, clean game here today, no errors. Dodgers had 2 runs on 5 hits and no errors. Yankees had 3 runs on 7 hits and no errors. Spec Shea is the winning pitcher. He went 7 innings, gave up 2 runs. Al Gregg went 4 innings, gave up 3. He's the losing pitcher. And the star of the game is Yogi Berra, 2 for 4 with an RBI and a home run. That home run was a winning run in the game. Yogi, 15-time All-Star, 14 times in the World Series, 10 times on the winning side of the World Series. And here he's on the winning side in 1947. Hope you enjoyed the game. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and may God bless.